I am joined now by Ben and Chris from Death Cab for Cutie. Thank you guys very much. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
So let's talk a little bit about the new album, Codes and Keys. Ben, you write all the lyrics, and I read that you consider this album a bit more oblique comparatively to your others. Now, Chris, you even mentioned that you don't know what half the songs are about. So do you want to take this opportunity, Chris, to ask Ben to clear up any...
Well, I actually really enjoy that I don't know what some of the songs are about. I think that's kind of great. Like a song like Portable Television is, I kind of can't even imagine exactly like where the story comes from or whatever, but I sort of really like that.
I suppose if I knew what My Sharona was about, it might not be as good of a track, right?
Right. Sometimes you can know too much.
Sort of, yeah, fill in the blanks. I like that. I like
No,
that.
dude, that's your Sharona.
Yeah, that's right. It is my Sharona.
Yeah.
In some way, we all have our own Sharona.
We all do. We all. At the end of the day, we all have our own
Yeah.
Sharona. So now the You Are a Tourist video, super cool. You guys made a video for your song, You Are a Tourist, and in fact, it's one of the first ever single-take live-streamed music videos. Very cool. Obviously, a lot of choreography, a lot of cool production stuff. From my perspective, it looks totally perfect. But are there any small screw-ups that are known to you guys that, when you see the video, you're like, oh?
It is 100% perfect.
Absolutely.
Every last time.
Yep.
No, I mean, nothing so bad that we had to yell cut or anything like that.
It's nothing like in Star Wars, like when the stormtrooper walks through the door and hits his head on the doorway, and then it just made it in there.
Right. Like a cut. We're out. Okay, we got it. Moving on.
Yeah. Well, cool. So now you guys are known for doing covers at your shows. You do a lot of covers for your fans. Anything from the Smiths to Backstreet Boys. Those are bookends right there. That's everything in between.
Well, that's not really. We've never done a Backstreet Boys. I played a song a very long time ago.
Are you guys going to do any covers on this current tour?
Every once in a while, we'll kind of come across a song that we all really enjoy and want to play it live. And I feel like one of the last ones we did was "Bad Reputation" by Freddie Johnston. We all really liked. And we actually, about 5 years ago on Halloween, we came out for our encore in Toronto as Devo and played 4 Devo songs in the Energy Domes and the suits and stuff. And we got a lot of confused looks because we realized that we grew up with Devo, but a lot of people who were coming to see our shows did not grow up with Devo.
Maybe they know Whip It.
Yeah, so it was a lot of just, and we thought it was just like the most. We thought we were just blowing people's minds. So we looked out and realized people were just like, and those suits were also very hot,
right?
Because they didn't breathe. They were like for
made out of plastic.
Yeah, they were like for cleaning out like oil drums or something like that.
You know, your band's name. I'm sure you guys hear about this all the time. It's a very memorable name, but I'm sure people goof it up from time to time. So, what is the funniest or best goof up that anybody has ever said?
The absolute worst was in South Carolina. Mm-hmm. We played in Columbia, South Carolina in '99, and we were billed as Death Camp for Cutie.
Very different connotation.
Yeah. Poor.
Yeah, it was very poor.
At best.
And we then established, it was on the posters for the show, so it wasn't like there was a misprint in the local weekly. It was like
everywhere.
The people who booked the show didn't get the name right. So I think at that point we established some kind of clause in our like booking kind of contract that if you had to spell the name right, otherwise there would be some kind of financial consequence.
That seems fair.
I mean, it wasn't a huge financial consequence. It was like $50, which, and if you wanted to like mess with our band and you had booked a show that 4 people were coming to,
and you had $50.
And $50, it'd probably be worth it.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much, guys. Give it up for
Thanks, Rylan.
Death Camp for Cutie.